Hey guys, welcome to another episode of What the Life. My name is Nigel and together with me I have Ija.
This is part 2 with Tomiko, where she'll be sharing about her experience with dating applications. Let's say you want to get into a relationship, right? Okay. How do you speed up the process since you say that we are not young anymore? Okay, for example, let's say you want to. Okay, yeah. How do you go about doing so? Do you think dating app is actually a good way to start?
I think no matter the platform, like let's say the dating app is equivalent to meeting at the library or meeting at a bar or meeting at a club. I think the platform in which you meet sorry, can you stop drifting?
What the
For context. Like just rolling around his room on his chair.
Sorry.
Hey, this is guy.
Carry on.
Okay, dating apps.
Yeah. Okay,
you
like
feel?
whatever I think it is. People always blame it on where they meet the person, right? But I don't think that's true. Like however you guys worked out has nothing to do with where you're met. Because how you're met, right, is just one part of the equation. If you didn't work out, there's so many parts of the relationship that could have fucked up. And I don't think it's about where you're met.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's say so I've had conversations with people on like dating apps as well before, like especially guys, like we will talk about things, right? So I'll ask them like oh, so what do you want out of this? Right? Some people just want casual sex. Some people want relationships. Some people want serious stuff. Why you all
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's suddenly like, whoa, what the fuck?
No, because the past few episodes we didn't use this word. We used the word we used the word getting
late.
funky. No, we used the word getting funky.
Okay, but yeah, sex is fine.
Yeah, but that's fine. Like
Yeah, go on.
that's cool. So yeah, carry on. You were saying.
Yeah, so there was this one particular instance where I realized that actually it's so much easier if people are just honest about what they want. So there's this guy that I was talking to. He's now a very good friend of mine, like, and he's happily attached. So good for him. Like, we came to a point where like the conversation was vibing, like everything was great. It was just more of the question of like, okay, where is this going? Because he knows what he wants. I know what I want. I told him that I don't want to have children. I don't really like. I honestly I really don't want a biological kid. Like, if I really want a kid, I'll just adopt in the future, because I don't want to be forced into that timeline. So, and then he said like, he wants a family because I guess like maybe he's from a broken family. He wanted to have that feeling of wholeness in his life. So in the instant, right, everything was very clear. It was like, okay, you want a family, I don't. So this is not gonna work out. In the instant, we're like, okay, we're gonna be friends from here on. And that was one of like the best conversations I've had with somebody. Like, because it was very straightforward, it was very easy, there was no fuss. It was just simply two needs that did not match. And that was it.
And you guys were like mature enough to know that, you know what, this is not gonna work out. And then the both of you just back off.
Yeah.
I think wow, that's not bad.
That's damn good. I think that's damn.
We both did admit like, oh, actually, you know, if circumstances were different, I would have actually wanted to date you, because like we were both pretty like, we vibe off, you know, like same jokes, same music taste, whatever. Then like quite a fun person lah. Then but it was nice that like I didn't feel a sense of like regret or like sadness, because I like that we settled this now. Like things like children and like whatever you want in life is damn big. Like you cannot talk about this. Some people choose to go ahead with the marriage even though they know that, okay, I want kids, but this person doesn't want kids.
So
Why
important.
would you do that? Yeah, why would
the
you do
fact that you brought this up? Yeah, so important.
Because at the end of the day, if you cannot meet her needs or she cannot meet your needs, then you should think about it before you even get married, because it's bound to come back to haunt you someday.
Yo, that's great. Okay, like just on this topic, like so I recently dated a girl. I mean, Ija, we talked about this, and like this same thing came up. Like literally from the start, right? All these kind of topics really pop up, right? Like so on her end, she said she doesn't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Right?
And you say you want to have like 10.
No.
You want to have a basketball team, yeah.
No. So I mean, like, I don't know. I just figured, okay, cool. Like, if you don't want it, then cool. I mean, because I really saw it as like, okay, it's your body, right? If you want to have kids, you don't want to have kids. That's on you. Like, I'm in no position to impose anything on you. Yeah. Then.
Also, you are okay without having like kids.
Okay, you see, right? The thing is, like, if you, I don't know. I kind of saw it as like, if you like the person, right? Then
you respect her decision. Is
correct. So, like for me, it will be to be together with the person. What? Then whether the kids come along after that, that is then between the both of you to decide, right? And then I also see it as like it's your body, right? You gotta freaking take care of this freaking child for like 9 months, and you gotta tear your whatever to release the child into the world. So so yeah. Then like talking about marriage and all this kind of stuff also. I think all these kind of topics pop up. So I think like what you said, it might be key to even like talk about it at the start rather than
But there's also like the date rule lah. Like, first date, second date, you don't talk about all these things. You don't talk about politics. You don't talk about religious beliefs. You don't talk about all these things because they're too sensitive. Like, you can talk about them like early on enough in the dating phase.
Sure.
To decide. So back to the question of like, how do you think we can speed up this process? Right? Is if everybody is honest and straightforward. Like, don't beat around the bush. Like,
don't hide stuff, right?
Keep it old school, right, Isa?
If getting funky is what you want, then be honest but polite about it. You cannot be like straight up like asshole about it, like, hey, wanna fuck. But like you can be
if you said what you said, why do you even have to use get funky?
Because I'm using getting funky in your terms.
Why even I mean, if you transition to if you wanna, okay, never mind. Carry on.
These are the kinds of like things that slide into your chat messages when you're on Tinder. It's like you have variations, and like one of the best variations I've seen is this guy saying like, actually, because there's a polite way into asking like, hey, I'm here for fun, like,
okay,
like, so this guy said, hi, I'm just looking for some casual things here, looking for some fun. Not sure if you'll be down for it, but if you're not, then it's cool, because like no harm, just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Like, dude, that's a very polite way to say it. I would happily respond to that, but there are people who are like, hey, wanna fuck, then I say I don't want, right? Then they will be like, oh, fuck off.
Wait, but was this on his bio though?
No, private message. Like,
okay.
I think his bio was like normal, like casual stuff lah. Then once you match, then you talk, then he would say like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be very honest, I'm just here for something casual.
Okay.
If you don't want, it's okay, but if you do, then like, we can make something happen, that kind of thing. It's like, at least I like that he was being respectful about it. Because some guys can be like real assholes. They'll be like, oh, the moment you don't want, right? They will just block, delete, whatever. Like, they don't even respond to you.
They are very
okay. Wait,
mission focused.
Okay, mission focused. One thing. Can we talk about dating apps, right? I mean, since we're on top of dating apps, do you think because you are a female and you have been on Tinder, do you think that there is a difference for guys and girls being on Tinder? Like, I mean, girls obviously, it's so easy for girls to match, right? Because guys are obviously, the ones trying to go out and whether it's for relationships, correct. Whether it's for relationships or for casual stuff. What are your views on that? Like the guy and girl.
Whether there's a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely, like, just based on numbers alone, like, I've seen my guy friends with Tinder Gold before. I emphasize the D because I thought you said Gold. And then so I've seen like, and myself lah, like I've tried it once before with Tinder Gold, and like literally I went on my US trip, right? So at the point in time, especially if you go overseas, I came back to Singapore, my number hit 8,000 likes.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's because I travel also lah. But I know that in Singapore, at least for guys, it's like very, very hard. It's like sometimes, like, to me, right, I think my guy friend is very handsome. Maybe only got 25.
Wow.
The numbers are damn big. Like, the difference is damn big. Yeah.
So much easier for girls.
It is, but also, I guess the chances of you meeting a douchey guy versus a douchey girl, the douchey guy is higher. Yeah.
True.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Because girls generally, either they are on the app to like troll you, or they are there and they're serious. I don't think there are many girls who go out there and be very assholes. Like, because girls are, I think, I don't want to gender stereotype lah, but like, girls are generally nicer.
Okay, fair enough.
Of course, there are some weird ones, but like.
Have you ever heard like a successful like Tinder story though? No.
Like a relationship and all that?
Yeah, like they got together and then they proceed for like a year or two before.
Oh, like, yeah, year or two have lah for sure.
Year or two. I mean, Isa, we also know what.
How we know?
I mean, we all know what.
That's not a year or two. What?
Bro, that was like 2 years plus what.
Whoa. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the animal that's in the ocean that is her Instagram handle.
No, but that's not Tinder.
There is
The animal in the ocean.
the animal in the ocean that is very adorable.
Is it adorable? No, can you eat the animal though?
Okay, ocean kawaii animal.
It's not an animal lah. It's a vegetable.
Okay, whatever vegetable. I don't know what is it.
Wait, Tomiko knows? I don't even know. What the-
You all know her, what? I dated her, bruh.
Huh, that's through Tinder?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what? I didn't know. That was what, the one due after?
That one is after, yeah.
After or after oh that's Tinder? Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was
Yeah.
just like mutual friend or some shit.
No.
That's Tomiko's
Oh.
classmate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
okay.
I mean like 2 years. 2 years definitely I think is possible.
They
So
were more than 2 years, no?
Yeah,
Quite long,
maybe
Felt like quite long.
quite freaking long. Yeah.
They went to like what? Turkey and all the other countries together.
Hey, good for them. You know what I mean? Good for them.
Yeah. Shook, yeah. I also want to go.
So you independent was so you need to
We're friends. Let's go.
to Turkey now. You want to go Turkey now?
Not now
That's-
lah.
that's it, when
After
the
the whole
thing-
virus.
That's
thing.
worse than your
Yeah.
Chinese students. Why you want to go Turkey now? Oh
no lah, should go what's the place called? Iceland.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oof.
Okay. Anyway, that's obviously cancelled because we got no money and we got no. Okay, I don't know about money, but we got no flight going
We
on.
got
We
no
got no dough. We got no Mars. We got but flights are cheap though.
Flights are cheap though.
Flights are cheap.
Flights are
though.
cheap only if the plane is flying, dude.
Oh yeah, true. Same.
That also makes sense.
Okay, but have you played anything other than Tinder? Have you tried like
Yeah.
what coffee meets bagel? How you find
Yes.
coffee meets bagel? Is it like
I
a
think
more serious kind of?
Yeah, that's like for sure way more serious. It's like I think the progression rate very slow. I think because you're given like coffee beans to
Oh yeah. I tried once.
Yeah,
then I ran out of beans. I was like, oh fuck this shit.
yeah. It's damn annoying. Like,
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
beans
ran out.
take
for
so
the beans.
long to fucking generate. I like, you know what? Fuck them beans, man. I'm gonna get my own coffee.
Yeah, so it's damn slow. It's like you must really, and then they give you enough beans for you to make like enough swipes.
Yeah.
If
I
you
think-
really not serious about the person, right? Just don't swipe right on the
Correct,
person.
correct,
Swipe
correct.
left. Yeah.
Because,
So it's a very very serious platform. Then
also
I
it
got
takes
bored
quite
lah.
long to it takes quite long to match someone.
Yeah, it's damn long. It's not like let's not talking about like days. You know, it's talking about like weeks, kind of long.
Okay, mine is months. Because guys is months. Guys take so long.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, hey, we definitely cannot do days unless you are really very handsome, which is
Yeah.
something I cannot feel.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
think
so
Tinder's way faster. Tinder's way faster.
so
If
would
only,
you
if only they can hear your laughter through the app, then
App.
they will swipe right, yeah.
what the fuck? They were like fucking quit this guy. Okay, but do you think it's so you think that no matter where you meet the person, right, whether it's a club, bar, or through a Tinder app, it doesn't really matter.
It
But
doesn't
don't you
define
think
the
that
relationship?
true, it doesn't define, but it in a way, because okay, ultimately would you want your partner to be to go to clubs often?
Okay, that's a completely different question though.
Okay, but you see, if you don't meet that guy in the club, okay, he may be there just for like once per month, sure. But like, if you don't meet him there, means he probably. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. Yeah, actually, true. You know, I fuck this shit. Makes
No,
sense,
okay.
makes sense.
So I know what your questions ask.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
your first question is like where you meet the person kind of defines whether or not like the relationship would go well, because it's like if you meet them on Tinder, it's kind of like whether if they were there for a casual reason or a serious reason.
It's just
It
a
would define
general
the-
stereotype, because
Yeah,
but it doesn't apply
because-
to all.
Yeah, because I think ultimately what happens is that once you can be on a Tinder for fun, right? Like on the app for fun. But then if you meet somebody that you really, really, really like, that you really, really vibe with, you don't tell me you will stay on the app and continue swiping. I don't think your heart will have the interest to stay and swipe also what. You will just be like disinterested in all the other people around you
Mhm.
and be like, this is what I want. Same for the club. Same for the
Fair.
club. It's like you can go to a club and meet this person. Then you'll be so mesmerized with her, right? The next time you go to a club, you'll be like, how am I here? Like,
Okay.
100% agree. 100% agree.
True.
I really don't think it's about where or how you all meet. It's about like how interested or like how engaged you are in the relationship.
That's spoken from a true Tinder expert.
Ooh. Okay, so